we're just kind of putting the final touches on all this. You can catch the live stream on Facebook or IG, YouTube. You can just keep listening, whatever you're doing now. 1680 AM Chicago, Q4.org, the TuneIn app, iTunes Radio, however you're doing so. Thanks for doing so. Yeah, we'll have the Lucky Martin Trio just in a couple of minutes. As promised, live from the Q4 Radio Studio on Saturday Lives with Mike Rice, we have the Rocky Martin Trio. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for coming out in the rain. And you're right, Leonard, I did say thanks for coming out on a crappy day. You know what? It's not a crappy day because we got live music back in the studio. So thanks for being here, guys. Looking forward to this. I know a lot of our listeners are too. The airwaves are yours.
And you're also listening to Thomas Milovac on the bass. And this is a piece by Thomas.
Thanks, gentlemen. So I'm got to say, how great is it to be able to play live? I mean, my assumption is you probably have played in the last few weeks live other places, but how great is it to be able to just to play live with other musicians again after the last year?
Yes.
The most direct answer, of course. Have you found yourself writing more over the last year, or something, the time? And I'm curious if, with so much time to do that and rehearse and everything, do you find that your process changed when? And this is a question for all of you guys, or that any composing that you've done over the last year?
Yeah. So with this project, I shifted a lot of my compositional focus to not as many musical notes. More visual cues and directions, and that's taken me through some painting and some multimedia and some kind of maybe physical media. A lot of this is based on doing a lot of gardening recently and how that's influenced my music, and maybe doing some brewing fermented drinks like kombucha.
Okay.
And other tea kind of things. So that's maybe how my process is diverged.
Well, then I think the follow-up question has to be, how has your gardening influenced what you're doing?
Yeah, the ears change. You're listening more to the wind and to the plants and to what the bugs are telling you that they want out of your flowers and your plants, and that goes right into the process. That's a very hard question to maybe
sure
nail or put your finger right on, but sure, listening to the music of the time and less records maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
If I can jump in,
yeah, please.
On that point, just like, especially this kind of music, the improvised music. I mean, there's so much deep listening that goes into it, and I mean, kind of what Rocky was talking about, just like practicing that deep listening, even to sonic elements that we don't typically think that are musical all too much. So I think like maybe Rocky's on the same page as me, but like during a lot of this time during COVID, I was just like trying to figure out a lot of ways to try to make players think differently about how they approach improvising in like an ensemble like this. So I mean, we got all these scores up here of all different kinds of types of score. Some are just drawings, some of them are just like more text-based pieces. Trying to provoke our thoughts to go into different places.
Is that I wonder, in Rocky, when you're putting together a trio, that different thought process, has that influenced the people that you wanted to play with, and just putting together these other two gentlemen in this trio with you? Is that had influence as well?
These are just like-minded, wonderful beings and minds that see the world hopefully like you can in how you're trying to express the music. So yes, thanks Leonard, thanks Thomas for
have you guys played together? Three of you played together before this?
No.
Okay. I was getting a sense because I was listening to Thomas and Leonard, you guys talking beforehand, and just like, yeah, it seemed that maybe, this is the first time you guys have been in a room together to play. Yeah, I think, I've always wondered too, like, how much sometimes too, when you're trying to find somebody that is like-minded, do you also sometimes look for somebody who maybe isn't like-minded, that may challenge you in a way? Is that an important part of putting these trios together?
Sure.
Yeah. I appreciate your succinctness. So yeah, I thought there's going to be softball questions. But yeah, we go.
I'll answer that.
Yeah, please.
I think it is important to be. I mean, in a way, we're all like-minded in the sense where music is a language, right? The same way you can take, in especially the quote-unquote jazz idiom, you can go in any place in the world, and we all have a similar sense where we're all the same, right?
Right.
It's just the fact that we have different experiences, right? So I think and for me, I'll speak for myself that I'm always what the like-mindedness is, that we all care about this music, right? But what makes the difference is that we're all bringing a different shared experience, right? So that's gonna make the music sound different each time.
Sure.
So even if we are like-minded, our inherent being in our inherent experiences automatically changes things, and that changes whether we play together today versus next month or next week,
Right.
because what happens in a day is drastic, and we day to day is going to be different every single time. So
Right.
I think that's what it is for me. I won't
Yeah,
speak for everybody
no,
else,
sure,
but
sure. Is one of the things that I was listening to some of the compositions that had almost a meditative quality to it in a sense, and then it kind of moved, I guess, into a more frenetic energy or something. Is that something that has kind of popped up more in scoring, kind of composing the last year for you? Because of the fact that we spend so much time alone, and other musicians that I was having on here before were talking about that, about having spent so much time over the last year, really just with yourself and like with your thoughts. And that's been good, I think, for a lot of people. Maybe not so good for others, but I'm curious. Is that idea of trying to maybe find some, for lack of a better way to put it, some tranquility or peace or serenity in something as well?
Yeah, I mean, I would say so. I think on that point, not only being meditative, but I also think kind of the area of music where you're not playing quite as loudly and things are kind of slowly developing over a longer period of time has been something like kind of I've been kind of exploring with kind of more over, I guess over the past like a week, like year or so. Listening to like other great improvisers like the AMM, just like how they incorporate just space into their playing, and how effective silent music can be, just as well as loud, frenetic.
Sure.
Too,
And in some cases, maybe more effective. I
Yeah.
mean, depending on the environment and whatnot.
silence is powerful.
Yeah, no kidding, man. No kidding. I have a theater background, and I know that I was always one of my favorite things is silence on stage is incredibly powerful. It's the things that aren't being said. They're things that are just in those moments of a glance or whatever it is. What do you guys? What's going on next? What do you got? What do you got lined up, Rocky, as far as shows or any things that are going on? You guys want to talk about? This is a great time to get that stuff out there.
Until next time, stay posted. Stay tuned. Yeah, can't wait to see you both again very soon. Yeah.
What about you, Thomas? What do you got? What do you got going on? What's on the horizon?
Oh wow. I started. Well, I'm from Florida. I'm visiting the Chicago area.
Okay.
But
Well, welcome.
thank you. But I started a record label called Cosmosonic Collective, and we're putting out some. Currently, we're putting out solo releases, mostly improvised music. But I have a sextet record that's coming down the pipe. For that.
Okay.
That'll be coming out maybe later this year. So.
You have to let me know. I'll be happy to spin it, man. I'd love to throw it on. It'd be great. Yeah. Leonard, what about you, man?
I'm doing some side stuff coming up. Playing with the great Billy Child,
Okay.
pianist and composer, in the next couple of weeks. And then doing a little teaching, but playing with some stuff local around here in Chicago with the great Rainier Brooks.
Okay.
With bass, and then I'm currently writing for my band, the Leonard Simpson Quartet. We're playing around Chicago and working some things out. Yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment.
It's nice that things are starting to heat back up, and again, we can get out and play live, man. And I know just how much I've missed it just to be able to go and see stuff live, man. I mean, I think it's hit everybody pretty hard, so it's good to see that stuff coming back.
Absolutely.
You guys got one more tune for us? Take us out of here. Again, thanks so much for coming in, man. It sounds great. Yeah, thank you,
Mike.
Thank you.
You have a beautiful studio. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I can't see that at all.
You must listen to the bass of your head and your heart and your soul and the air. You must listen to the bass of the sky, of light, of sound, of
on bass, and Leonard Simpson on tenor. Gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. It was great.
Thank you.
So nice to have live music back in this studio and on this show. Got about a little less than an hour left of the show this evening. We're on until 6 o'clock. I'm going to keep playing some new stuff here for you from the Chicago Research label. Some new music from Season of Life from their Peace at Last album. This is Liberated Now on Q4 Radio and Shasta Labs and Mike Rice.